Welcome to Zelda, as it was known when this game first came out in, what, 2002, 2003 on the GameCube. We've got our lovely toon shading here. I think you all know my opinions on toon shading, which is that toon shading is like violence. If it doesn't solve your problem, you're not using enough of it. And if I jump back onto the ladder, I actually caught the ladder, which I wasn't expecting to do. If I just do that... Nope. Alright, so I'm gonna need a second one then, because there were multiples, and these seem to weigh approximately 1 link. Because Americans will use anything but the metric system. And we can pick this up. Alright, big, ugly, stupid. Step aside for bigger, uglier, and stupider. Wow. Sometimes in games, they make the bad guys look at least, like, aesthetically pleasing. You just look like someone pulled you out of the drain. Alright. I don't know where the bed went, but oh, I think it's up there. Oh, no, it's not up there. Well, Zelda's gonna have to, I don't know, sleep through this racket. Do I have to hit you with another one of those light arrow thingies? I just realized they all have, like, different masks. And I'm trying to identify them. That one, the one, like, right in front of me looks like a Marantha or something. I saw one that looked like an Alocasia. The one on the right looks like a Syngonium. The one, like, directly in front of me looks like marijuana. I feel like these are all based on, like, actual leaves, and they're not just random patterns. I think the one, like... I'll draw arrows on the screen. I think this one's a Monstera, but I can only see the back of it, so I'm not sure. You guys are going to be an endangered species by the time I'm done with this game. The name's Zaphos. I'm the god of winds. You're a frog. So you're new to Wind Waker, are you? Great, great. For a beginner, you've got a nice wind sense about you. That sounds like a fart joke. I like you, kid. And if I touch this giant amiibo to the door, which contains the NFC chip of a Wii U gamepad, it's gonna, like, flash. Actually, it was flashing without me touching it. Damn it. I wanted to make the amiibo joke, and then the game's not gonna let me because it doesn't work like that. Anyway, I'm just gonna go touch the amiibo to this NFC chip in this Wii U gamepad, and that's going to go open this gate, and this is as far as I got before I realized that my audio wasn't recording. So let's go and just watch that gate. I guess I better think up some names for these little oinky wonkies, huh? Alright, I'm thinking bacon, Taylor ham, and pork roll. So, going off the rule that, like, if a joke takes you less than, like, 5 seconds to think of, it can't possibly be an original joke. I'm sure you've all heard that a million times, but I'm gonna make it anyway. You are really close to me. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Feigning ignorance will gain you nothing. Tell me, if you are not Zelda, then why do you have this fragment of the Triforce? Look, whatever your name is, they're pirates. You don't read too far into why they have things. The back door had that magic force field that made it look like we couldn't, like, do anything down there. Oh, that's a shame. Sorry, Mr. Statue Guy. I really hope that nobody was standing in front of that when that thing came down, because that probably would have left a dent in the floor. So is there actually not going to be a final boss fight? Is the final boss fight just like the friends we made along the way or something? So I made the joke at the beginning of the video that, like, the real final boss is the friends we made along the way. That isn't super far off from what we're actually doing here. Which is possibly my favorite thing that's happened over the course of this entire game. You think if I just, like, headed down to Independence Hall in Philadelphia, if they'd let me put the Liberty Bell up on some scaffolding and just, you know, swing back and forth on it like that, I feel like that would go over real well. I have no idea what kind of monstrosity this is. This looks like one of the things that you would have found in, like, you know, the pre-Cambrian area before, like, life had to get permission from everyone to, you know, design a body plan. Honestly, the hooligan I'm referring to is my younger and much less intelligent brother who lives just downstairs. He hates studying all day, every day. The lout just exercises and practices with his weapons. Does he exercise his brain? No. Brain's a muscle too, I think. Anyway, the only thing he does study is the art of fighting. Right now, for instance, he's been studying fencing and whatnot, as if that's any use to anyone. He simply doesn't know how to do anything besides exercise. I ask you, what's a brother to do? When I was in, like, 7th grade, my math teacher liked to say, use the little muscle between your ears. whenever kids were, you know, not doing that.